let's get back on track. When the people came, our brothers and everybody else that was involved, they went for the money. If we would save if we saved them devils $1 million, and all we could do is, when it was said and done, was fight amongst each other about 2 checks for $80,000. Because I told the man when he said about the money, I said, that ain't shit. That drops in the bucket. You understand? So this could have been done a long time ago.
Word.
In between that time, once again, I'm not talking about the day. Before the Bruce Shawn and them had, when they had that joint, it was about $10,000 being generated every month. Brownell got it afterwards. It was $6,500 generated every month. It wasn't until Universal Justice got it that he stepped up and said, yo, this is the amount of money that we collected every month. When it was a leak in the school, we got it fixed. When we got kicked out of school, we got it fixed. We got back in. So now that y'all don't know what's been going on, is that we went first to address the foundation of the school. The school was built in 1901. That school has withstanding 121 years because the foundation on it is solid. It's just been through 2 fires and a hurricane. Okay? So now, before you can become a historical site, what do you got to do first?
Stabilize it.
That's right. You got to make sure that everything on that property comes up to code. Now, in the process of that, we started, you know what I'm saying? The building foundation. They said, oh, it's going to be 5 years down the line. 5 years down the line ain't got nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Because before we could go for any type of grants, once again, like the brother said, they got a meeting, right? It's 3 different types of grants that you could get. You can get a grant that's run, like we got the Museum of Natural History or whatever, where the city runs it, they pay everybody. We can get another grant, which falls under the Board of Education, but once you get that grant, what does that mean? They got to control what? Your curriculum. And the 3rd grant, they give it to you, and they say, oh, what programs you got set up? Okay? So I got this program set up with the kids coming. The reason we got no children here is because no children won't come around and be in front of the school with a bunch of old cats that ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. We can't bring no children back here without having something for them. So under the 3rd grant, we can set up everything that we got. The earth stood up and said what she said, but she done heard that from me a million times because this goes back to even the brother Rashid that y'all, the one they call God, that they make in too deep about, who's the first brother that when it burnt down, that put the banner and everything back up. Those brothers. And when he did it in 1999, it was already a blueprint that was drawn. Because just like she said, everything that we're dealing with is based on economics. When I came up here for the meeting that the brothers had, I told them brothers, that's a hell of an idea. Get the pavement paved, knock down the old shed, you understand what I'm saying? We can get more vendors in, and even the Lord Master Man said, yo, we can take out a $200,000 loan. I said, well, what profile, what y'all got to go along with that? They took out 2 loans before for $5,000 that they paid. At $1,700 a month for 10 years, we can pay off a $200,000 loan. Okay? But let me tell you, in this nation, we always got a problem when it comes to money with being transparent. Okay? And all of this is going to come in the fold. So once again, my brother Born King, they be having all their little beefs with over this. The Office of Cultural Management ain't nothing but an extension of the Office of Cultural Affairs. National Office of Cultural Affairs. You can't take step one without first dealing with individuals that already been there, that already been doing the building. This man no free, and I'm not saying this because this is my partner. I don't take no sides with this. But like I said, when the first Zoom meeting was called, and even my brother Beloved was brought on there, which it was conflict because Hassim, me, and a whole bunch of other guards came up here to get that situation in check. So, we went